Don't forget, guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today I'm going to be answering the question, where do I use my Beth? Because I do get this question asked a lot. Mostly on my Twitch streams, twitch.tv/Claytano. I stream pretty much every single morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. So if you guys haven't already checked that out, make sure you guys do so as well. But I've also been getting this question asked on my comments on my YouTube videos as well. And I think the main thing is that people, they obviously don't know where to use her, but they don't know how to use her or where she really excels at. And I think the question that I really want to answer today is, what part of the game does Beth excel at? What is she best used for? And so people oftentimes think, okay, maybe some guild wars, maybe a good farming monster, a good rep monster, maybe a good trophy monster to put in like your profile pick with another wind hell lady and maybe the fire one as well, so you have like all three in families and like all these other stupid random things. But honestly, I think for me personally, the best place to use Beth is in TOA. And the reason why is because you can actually speed run TOA with Beth extremely easily and almost faster than you can do it with any other monster in the game. Like in the game, that's actually pretty insane. So just to give you guys a little bit of an example, the nice thing about her is that she has a 2-turn skill cooldown on her second skill, which allows her to use her defense breaking skill every single turn or every single wave, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the runes that I have on her right now. It's not violent, it's not anything crazy, but it is some decent runes here, which is speed, crit damage, attack with a fatal set, and those are the 1, 3, 5 slots there. So if I go ahead and hit start battle, you'll see how she can just use her skills over and over and over again because it has such a low cooldown. So this is Gouge. It performs a ruthless charge, attacking all enemies 3 times. Each attack has a 35% chance to inflict continuous damage for 1 turn, and the skill will deal 50% increased damage to enemies under continuous damage effects. So she'll do this, right? And if she lands the continuous damage, then she'll land the defense break on it as well. But she can continuously do this over and over and over again because when you pass a wave, your skills get cooldowned by 1 turn. So it's really nice that way. And of course, she does have the third skill as well that also has an AoE. So she has 2 AoE abilities. And then if you just continuously go on to the next stage and the next stage, she's actually clearing it faster than a lot of Lucians potentially would, as well as a Galleon Zeros combination or a Galleon plus another AoE damage dealer combination. And then what you could do after that as well is you'll start to notice that she won't be clearing all of the mobs every single time, but at least she'll potentially have that defense break landed on the monster, and then you should be able to follow it up with another AoE damage dealing monster that can hit everybody on the defense break as well. And if you're wondering like how some of those top ranked speed TOA runners do it, a lot of them use Beth in their teams, and I've actually used Beth in my team to get up to, I think the highest rank that I finished on TOA was like rank 3. So I wasn't able to get to rank 2 or 1, of course, but I felt pretty proud of my rank 3 finish, and I did actually use Beth in it as well. So I think you guys might find a good use for her here, even if it's not necessarily for a speed run, but also if you're just trying to clear it fast, you know, so that way you don't have to waste a bunch of time in TOA every month. I think it'll help you guys out. Now, the other place that I actually found a good use for her as well is actually just farming. Like, say if I go to this Phymon Hell Dimensional Rift, she, again, the same thing. She's going to be clearing every single wave, every single time. She has multiple AoEs and a defense break on her as well. So she's actually a lot better farmer than a lot of people give her credit for. I don't have any Dimensional Rift crystals left because I was actually leveling up some of my other monsters today as well. But just to show you guys an example on the Hell mode right here, if I were to take those out and put her in here, she should do a really good job. And if she's not killing every single monster. At least she's, you know, should be killing a couple here and there. So I can actually go with Eternal Scar first, which in my opinion is a much stronger skill, right? It has a little bit higher cooldown than the second skill, but still is, you know, it gets the job done and still does the defense break as well, which she can one-shot that boss there. And honestly, having that time of 20 seconds can actually get brought down even farther. But she's one of the best farmers in the game. She could actually do that same thing on Aiden Hell as well. So if we go back to world map and then switch over to Aiden Forest, Hell mode right here, we'll do the same thing essentially that we did with that team, but on Aiden. Now she may not, you know, have the best AI where she's using that perfect skill every single time, and she might not be critting, but that's more on the runes than it is actually on Beth herself. So make sure you guys build her with a lot of damage mostly, and I can actually use this second skill again already because I'm not going to worry about it being up again because I'll get that second skill back already on this turn once I clear the wave. So as you can see, it's a pretty fast clearing monster, and the runes that I have on her can actually be upgraded as well to do attack or damage attack, where she will be clearing out those waves no problem because she doesn't need to have as much speed as she does. I typically use mine personally in Fire Rift Raid actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this battle because we've already seen that, and I accidentally clicked replay instead of to go back to the world map here. But I typically use mine in my Rift of Worlds team. And I'm not going to go through a full Fire Beast raid, but at least you guys can see kind of the team that I'm using, which is Annabelle, Bastet, Theomars, Beth, Sigmaris, and Xiaolin. So oftentimes people give Beth a bad name, but I actually use her in quite a few different areas of the game as well. And hopefully you guys don't give her such a bad name as she has currently. I think there's a lot of other monsters that should have a bad name, but I don't think Beth is necessarily one of them, and she has been changed a couple times to give her a little bit more playability in different areas as well. And aside from that, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Also comment your thoughts on Beth and why you think that she may still suck or may be overpowered. And if you guys do that, you guys are automatically entering yourselves in to win a Samsung tablet just by doing that. And just make sure you guys are subscribed and hit the bell to get notified of when my videos go live to also be eligible for winning the tablet as well. And every single comment and like that you do on one of my videos throughout the month of October is an entry. So if you missed a couple videos previously, go back, comment, and like those, and you'll have more entries into the giveaway. So anyway, guys, good luck. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I will see you guys next time. All right, peace.